Welcome to another episode of Armchair Pundits. As you can see, Leon's here, Lamont's here, Bevan's here. How you guys doing?
All good,
All
man.
good,
Can't
bro.
complain.
All good. Yourself?
I'm alright, man. I'm alright. Getting ready for the season to start. 1 week, 2 weeks to go.
Charity show this weekend or next weekend?
Yeah, this weekend. Start that Sunday, and then we kick off the season on the following Friday. So,
Literally.
2 games played today, 2 wins.
You get a trophy?
We're ready quickly. Yeah, I can't remember. I think you got your first trophy, didn't you?
Yeah, you got a first trophy in Emirates era, mate.
Jeez.
All right.
You proud of that, yeah?
More to come. I'll watch that.
Are you
Proud of it?
Are you claiming that trophy?
I mean, it's a trophy, isn't it?
It's a trophy.
Yeah, it's a trophy. What was it? Well, it's not a trophy. So,
Well, it's a trophy that is worth claiming.
I mean, if Arsenal won it, it'd be a trophy, wouldn't it? So,
No, it wouldn't.
okay, fair enough. That's up to you, bro.
We-
You and your 246 million over there. You do what you want to do. We're getting
Brother,
trophies
I'm
over
asking you. It's
a trophy
are you
business.
that damn bad? Are you that damn bad that you're
Listen.
claiming this?
here. It's a trophy business, and we got
No,
our
no,
first in
bro.
Emirates era.
It's the trophy's business.
Yeah,
But
it's a trophy
saying
business.
you're saying that the trophy that you can get like in Poundland, you're claiming.
Have you checked the weight on that on that trophy, bro?
Right.
It's pretty damn heavy,
Right.
fella.
Wait, hold on. You lot didn't even put it on your socials. Man United didn't put it on their socials at all, but you're claiming.
Not yet.
But
The
but
media
you're
team are
claiming.
having a break, bro. They've had
No,
non-stop
cool.
football.
Listen,
They don't have a
season.
media team, then they sack everyone.
Yeah, there you go.
For real.
Right. You know what? All I know, at
It's
least
gonna
I
be a long
know.
season. This season could be a long
At least I
season.
know next season the bar is on the floor. That's what the standards are very, very low.
Mate, our bar's been on the floor since last season, mate. You not know where we're coming from. 15th. Come on, man. Give us a break.
All right, cool.
That was a nice little start to the show. For those of you first time watching, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and hit that notification button. So, this week we'll continue the theme of transfer window sagas and madness and players leaving, players arriving, and Man United just being Man United, really. So,
Dominating.
okay, dominating Everton and Bournemouth and
Listen, I'm getting
who was the
warmed
other
up,
team
bro.
in
The
that
season's about to
fantastic
start, man. So
competition.
you had a break for about 4 weeks.
True, you've had a head start playing
This is it.
Premier League teams. Fair. So, over the weekend, there was an announcement from Heung-Min's son, and Leon did say it. I wasn't actually sure when he said it. I was like, really? But he did say that Son would leave this transfer window after the Asia tour, and he has decided to leave. So, any words, Leon, on Son, and any words on Richarlison potentially feeling his boots?
Forget the second one. I don't know what you're trying to do here, bro. I think you're trying to draw me out. Anyway, proper stir in the pot, fam. Anyway, back to the hero being Heung-Min's son. Yeah, it's obviously sad that he's going to be leaving, but he's been an absolute amazing servant to Tottenham and to the fans. To leave his checkbook, he's really done an amazing job. Coming into the Premier League, as he said, when he signed, he didn't really speak a word of English, and he's left a man. And being at Tottenham a decade, literally one player of the season or fans player of the season at Spurs. I think 3 seasons. He's been a top goal scorer in the Premier League. He's in the Premier League 100 goal club. I think he's got 127 Premier League goals, which is nothing to be sniffed at, considering he's what you call a winker nowadays, a wide forward. He's been Korea Player of the Year how many other times? Probably Asia's best footballer, I would say. There's a couple of other players that you may put in that bracket: Park Ji-sung, Nakata, but for me, Son has been sort of the person. I think he's been a person that's probably stands out above all of them. Since he's been at Tottenham, he's been so integral to us that the fans have spent time checking how he's getting on in the Asia games, in the Asia Cup at stupid o'clock in the morning to make sure if they win, he doesn't have to do national service and leave the team. That's how deep he's been for us. So for me, amazing player. Sad to lose him, but it's time. He's done his time. He was loyal. He stayed to make sure he got a trophy, unlike some other people who had left to go and win elsewhere. But like for me,
Shots fired.
no,
Shots fired.
not really salty. To be honest with you, let's not get twisted. The reason that we haven't won trophies is because certain people haven't performed when they needed to perform, and that's not one player. It's a collective, and there's not just one or two people at fault for that. It's definitely a collective. But Son, he was determined to make sure he left the club with a trophy, and that's what he said. I don't want to leave until I've done that, and that's exactly what he's done, and now he's leaving. So good luck to him. I hope whatever he goes on to do, he's successful. And yeah, he'll always be a Spurs legend. He'll always be welcomed back at the club. I don't think anyone has a bad word to say about Son, and that goes for not only his peers, but even I think fans and players from other teams will also appreciate what he's brought to the Premier League. So yeah, man, real quality player, real great servant for the club. And yeah, on to the next one for us. Yeah. As for filling the boots, bro, nothing's gonna change. No, Richarlison cannot fill his boots. Richarlison can't even fulfill the position he was bought for, which was a forward. So in terms of a left winger, realistically, we need to go to the transfer market, but it's Daniel Levy involved. So I can't see that happening unless some miracle happens and money is just falling into his lap that is only to buy players, and I can't see that happening because it's not how we operate.
But he's got the freedom.
Is Kudus his replacement?
Yeah.
Was Kudus bought knowing that Son was going?
Kudus is not a left winger, bro. Kudus was there to play either as a wide right-sided player or as a number 10. He's an attacking midfielder. That is what his actual best position is. So to me, putting him on a wing is kind of a waste of what his quality brings. So no, I don't believe that Kudus is going to be playing there. I think more than likely it'll be Odebear, who's young, who's talented.
Looks good
he's
in
got the
pre-season.
ability to.
Looks good in pre-season
Yeah,
as well.
he's definitely got the ability. He's not got the same kind of scoring touch as Son, but he can definitely.
Early days though.
Yeah, he's young, and Son was young. He wasn't scoring 15, 20 goals a season when he first came. So we need to give him time. But if we are talking about replacing someone like Son, we need to go to the transfer market to do that because there isn't anyone in the club that is ready to do that. And realistically, going into a Champions League season, we need personnel to do that. We don't have Champions League quality. We don't have a Champions League quality squad. No way. So to me, we need to spend money, but it's not going to happen.
What I've noticed though, a lot of the transfers that have been happening, a lot of them are to kind of really fill the squad up with enough depth that all the big teams can actually sustain the length of games that they're going to be going through in the next coming season. So that makes it.
Liverpool and Chelsea and Liverpool, Chelsea and Man City, you could argue that, but I wouldn't say that Arsenal, Tottenham, Newcastle, who are also going to be in a Champions League, would say that their squad is built to deal with the rigors of both. Because you've seen, and this is pretty much how it normally happens, a major player gets out and the season is kind of turned on its head because of it. Like, so for me,
covered gaps so far.
I'm about to say
they've covered gaps, but it's not been the same. No, it's not been the same. They lost Saliba, title done. They lost Gabriel, title done. Now. Saka was injured, title done.
Yeah.
So how can you say that?
They got Noni.
They got
They've got
Zubimendi.
Gyökeres now.
Zubimendi is replacing Thomas Partey, who's gone.
Norgard.
He's replacing Jorginho. Kepa is replacing.
They've got one number 9.
We didn't have a keeper.
One number 9. They never had no number 9 last season.
And Gabriel there still. Jesus.
He's injured. He's injured, bro.
He's in the back.
Bro, is he?
He's in the back.
Is he a striker? Is he a number 9?
That's safe. Yeah, it's true.
He got injured last season. He's got. He didn't.
Not even just that. When Gabriel plays up top, he somehow finds himself taking the ball from defenders and trying to start the
It's
attacks.
true,
Bro.
bro.
So please tell
Like
me.
he's some quarterback. Come on, Ben. Yes. Yes.
No, I was just saying.
Anyway.
Yeah. We signed Mascara, and we signed the striker, but I don't think it's enough depth. It's just we've got plenty of depth. We've got plenty of cover at centre back.
100%.
I swear you're looking for another one as well.
We're looking for another centre back.
There's another 19-year-old you're trying to sign.
Yeah,
Man just signed a contract in May and you're trying to take him already.
another defender. Can you believe it? Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
And the thing is as
Bro,
well.
sorry, before you say, Pep wanted a whole team of midfielders, right? And I swear Arteta was a whole team of defenders, centre backs, bro.
Yes,
Yeah, no, but Pep buys midfielders and turns them into defenders. Pep just signs defenders and makes right backs non-existent. He just gets rid of them. Said, I don't want no fullbacks. I just want centre backs to play in fullbacks.
Yeah, sorry, go on.
Yeah, I was just saying that even if we signed Noni, but that doesn't mean that we won't get rid of a player because they keep talking about Trossard going.
Yeah.
Martinelli hasn't been great, and there's still no cover for Saka. I don't know who's going to replace him. And I thought,
is that Noni?
No, they're talking about Noni playing on the left.
So what Martinelli going on right then?
I don't know where Martinelli's going. He might be going back
in the bin.
He's holding bench.
Because he's been shocking. So yeah, Leon's right. There's no, I don't think there's enough depth in the squad. Because if something happens to Gyökeres, then we're back to playing Marino or
Havertz is back.
Yeah,
He's bulked up like Hulk in the window.
Yeah, I don't know if bulking up means that you can find the back of the net. I don't know. I don't know if sorry, I was gonna say I don't know if bulking up means that, bro, because it don't matter, innit? If you got bad touches, you can be strong all you like. He was a nuisance anyway, so yeah, he's gonna be strong with a bad touch, strong in Timberland boots. Yeah, go for it, have it.
It was relatively early in the window as well, isn't it? Like as in, like we still got 2-3 weeks left before the window closes. So
bro, it's not early, bro.
No,
what do you mean?
It's not early.
How long?
It's almost a month, bro.
No, man. This is
first of September.
So
this is just under a month.
You're getting into panic buy era. Panic buy.
Bro, yeah, this is not early no more, bro. You should have done your business by now.
Long time.
You want players to be have a little piece of
integrated into.
Not literally. The season is starting in 2 weeks, bro.
Yeah, I want to see if Arsenal are going to sign Eze, because even if they sign him, I still
Spurs
don't
are in
think
for him as well, though.
No, we ain't. We ain't in for no one, bro.
His release clause is now gone.
Yeah.
So
expired.
The 68 million you could have got him for, they're not going to accept less than that now.
I think that's the sticking block. I actually think like Palace. I don't know if the whole European thing is working out. I don't know what the situation is with that.
Yeah,
but realistically, if they do get Europe, they don't want to lose Eze and Gerhi. Like it's their first venture into Europe, so for them, they really want to keep them guys. They don't need to sell. That's the situation they're in. It's just about whether they. Well, I think Gerhi's obviously contract. I think is running out at some point soon.
Next summer.
There you go. So he's probably the only one they would want to cash in on. I think they'll want to keep
grab him up. But onto one more. I think we've got a bit of Tottenham news this one, but we'll split it up after this one. So, piece of good news for you, obviously. Loan signing with potential to buy. You got a new DM.
Mm-hmm.
Happy with that?
Yeah, very happy. He's a really, really good player. I was impressed with him at Fulham and would have definitely taken him from his time there. Obviously, going to Bayern, it hasn't quite worked out. I'm not sure why in particular. Maybe just doesn't fit the way that Vincent Kompany wants to play. But for me, he's got the perfect physical attributes. He's tenacious. He's one of the players that he likes doing the ugly work. He likes to put a tackle in. He likes to play a physical game, and we got too many soft players in our team, to be honest.
What about Basuma? He's a hard ball, isn't it?
Bro, Basuma goes missing in action, bro. Let's not. And even Ange has said it himself, and that's Ange talking, who basically left the whole midfield open for teams to attack us. So yeah, Thomas Frank said it was exactly the type of player he wanted, and he knew that there was a gap there, and we've managed to get him or bring him in to fill that gap. So I think it's a really good signing. As long as he doesn't, like, fingers crossed, touch wood, he doesn't have the injury curse, because he's still the only player that can play there. So we really needed him.
What is he,
and
33
we realistically,
Nah,
he's
not
30.
33,
He's 30.
30.
He's 30.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's kind of like a late bloomer-ish 30. So he's hasn't had the physical rigors of playing professional international games from a young age. He kind of
not
he's a
Fabinho
late
at
bloomer.
30.
I think him going to Bayern.
He's not Fabinho and Casemiro at 30.
Yeah, exactly. I think he was a bit unlucky going to Bayern Munich timing-wise, though, because he went back there, and I felt like Kimmich was coming back into
Tuchel wanted
form.
him.
And the other year they got
The
centre mid
transfer
as well.
took long as well.
Yeah, they got
that
another
Saga
year,
took a bit too long. So he probably got there a bit too late.
Yeah.
I think
It's Tuchel
they
that
were
wanted
looking
him.
at him
Tuchel
from
wanted him
early, but
initially.
Fulham didn't want
And
him
then
to
he
go.
ducked out, didn't he? Tuchel.
Yeah, then Tuchel
Yeah.
left.
Yeah. That was unfortunate, though, because I feel like, I think everyone kind of liked the way he played ball in the Prem. And I feel like if he stuck around, I reckon he would have got a big move to one of the bigger teams, to be quite honest with you. As a centre mid.
Possibly.
Yeah, he's quite consistent as well in there. I imagine his jewels are pretty high for, centre mid and in Fulham, pretty much.
Well, they were the highest in the Premier League at the time when he left. And then I think even since he's left, he's still third since the time that he arrived at Fulham.
There you go.
He
Then.
was a workhorse boy. Okay.
So it's a good
let's
signing.
move on
So I'm
to
happy.
what has now become a saga. The Isak injury record over risk for Liverpool. Is he going to be signed? Is he not going to be signed? Are they playing us, as in both clubs? Because at one point it was Isak is not for sale at any price. Then it was, okay, maybe he's at 150. Then it's, okay, he's not for sale unless we find someone suitable. And now they're throwing money at Leipzig to ward off Man United, because no Man United haven't got any money. Is it going to happen?
Wait, that trophy didn't come with a payout.
Hey, bro, put yourself back on mute, man. Sure.
So for me, the Isak thing is just, it's weird. Like, I just think a lot of it is being played out in public because Newcastle are trying to save face. He's obviously told them he wanted to go. And I think if they've been able to get other signings in earlier, he'll probably already be a Liverpool player. I think they made a mistake with the Ekitike, like I said last week, not getting him, because they'd got him. They would be in a better position there than they are now. But in terms of, are they lying? And if they are lying, which side is lying?
Who are they lying? Who? What do you mean?
A Newcastle lying about the whole, they didn't know he was in, so because obviously the news this week was he hadn't turned up to training in Newcastle. Then all of a sudden he was training at Sociedad's training ground. So is it a case of, okay, we have to, he's probably happy to become the villain, but how much of a villain are they going to make him? Because he apparently went back to training today.
Yeah.
No one was there.
But Eddie Howe's saying that he's not going to allow him to integrate easy. He's not said it directly. He said it in a roundabout way. But he's basically just said that, if you want to be here, no, he's only basically
you have to earn your right to train.
He's only going to allow the people that
earn your right to train the team.
Exactly. So with that being said, he's trying to ostracize the guy. Obviously, he's trying to kind of, say to him, you got to make your mind up. What do you want to do? And I feel like that might be coming from the higher ups.
I think his mind is made up.
His mind was made up, bro. Newcastle are blocking the thing because they're saving face. And I think we said it in the group. Like, when teams, when money is not the object, it's about you wanting to move to further on your career. What did these guys do now? Because ultimately they can't, whatever they want to give him now, it's too late. He wanted to go. and he doesn't have to sign a new contract. Obviously, I don't know. I think he's got 2 years left at least or something like that. Three. Well, he's kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place because he doesn't really. They could just say they could literally dig their heels in if they wanted to, but it doesn't make sense for them to do that because they then lose the opportunity for them to get big money for him. Because let's not get twisted, 100 mil is big money.
Yep.
Like it's not
It's
small money.
going to be 120,
and as much as
130.
Liverpool are saying right now, that's the most that we're going to offer. If Newcastle said, give us 110 cash now, are Liverpool going to go no?
We offered it. Listen, it's not even that.
No, you didn't offer 110 cash now, bro. You did some 90 plus the next 10 mil the next season and this, that, and the other. That's what was reported.
We offered 60 million this season and we offered 50 million next season. Guaranteed. 50,
bro,
60
that's not
now.
90 million now
But
or
no one
110 now, bro.
Yeah, but no one guarantees that in general. It's always less than that. You don't get guaranteed 60 million straight up.
Well, you know who guarantees 60 mil and 90 mil right now? Saudi clubs, bro. They give that money straight.
They're not going to get it though.
Exactly. So I don't know. We'll see, man. I don't think anyone's being fooled apart from Isak right now because the clubs are the ones that are not agreeing. He is happy to go, and the only problem for him is he's been advised badly because he's now putting himself in a situation where if the club Newcastle go, you ain't going. He's now got to reintegrate himself back into the team. And that's the difficult bit is
but
some players will be cool.
Players are annoyed with him, really and truly.
Yeah.
They know the game.
I'm getting a feeling when I saw
sometimes they are, bro.
Yeah, when I saw
the manager is.
Yeah, Dan Burn. When I saw his interview, he was acting a little bit salty on the camera. The things he was saying, it was like, if that's your teammate, your brethren, you're not talking like that. You're just kind of trying to distance yourself from his saga. But he was almost talking on it and putting his opinion forward. It was early days, mind you, but still, I feel like obviously you need to draw a line in it. You're gonna have an opinion on a situation that's got something to do with someone that you're close with. Then obviously you're then definitely going to be taking sides, or you just say, listen, the club and the player are going to be dealing with that. I'm just thinking about Newcastle and keep it moving. That's how you distance yourself.
No, but brother, let's have it right. Yeah, you're gonna be vexed if he leaves. They haven't got a striker.
Facts.
And unless they go into the and go and buy a new one, if they go into the market. So if he
apparently they're going for Sesko strong.
Yeah. They've tried 8 million. They've tried 8 million today. So is that his fault though? If they can't draw in somebody.
But so what I was going to get to, if they don't get Sesko, he has to be integrated back into the squad. They can do all of this. You're going to be training by yourself. Yeah, it's a farce, isn't it? Like he knows. It's like your parent telling you off. When you get home, you're in trouble. And they're like, whatever. You know you're gonna give me ice cream when I get home. You know,
no, my kids.
Yeah,
ice cream, bro. You got off lightly.
No, I'm just saying. You know. Sometimes you get them weak parents that try and pretend they're gonna tell their children off and don't do nothing. But like he's gonna. What's gonna happen is as soon as he gets integrated back into the squad, he scores a couple goals for Newcastle. All be forgotten. Yeah. This is all just posturing. This is all just like.
Of course it is. It's about egos, man.
Eddie Howe's
is it because they don't want him to play? Because we got Newcastle's second game of the season, and they're dragging it out so that he doesn't have to face Newcastle and score at Gallagher.
Bro, let's be honest. If they could sell him and he still not play, because that might be part of the agreement.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you're allowed to do that in a sell. In a loan,
there's a lot of things you're not allowed to do, bro. True. But he can have
once
a
it's in the contract.
Bro.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, I hear it.
Well, niggle, you're not playing, innit?
No.
Cool.
Okay. So enough of that, because I'm probably going to speak about it next week again. Because for some reason, I'm not sure we're going to sign him.
This is going to the 11th hour
this week.
This is going to the 11th hour. I can't see it being done until everybody else's business.
Newcastle get players. Yeah, and that's just Newcastle.
Bro, they don't even just need one striker, bro. They need two.
Yeah.
Because they need Brentford. Ideally, they need Brentford to get a striker. So then they can take Vissa.
Yeah.
And then
get Sesko realistically.
If the all cards fall in a row, Trossard goes to Brentford, and then
Trossard is not the number 9 that Brentford are looking for, bro.
And then,
Flipping.
Are you all right?
You are mugging the thing, bruv.
and then obviously Vissa goes to
And
Newcastle.
why would Arsenal be getting rid of Trossard anyway, man?
He wants to go, bro. He
He's
wants
actually
regular
been-
football.
He wants to start.
He wants regular football.
week in,
Yeah.
week out,
Okay.
apparently.
Arteta's not giving him that. I told you that one of the times he came off, he was vexed, bro. You could see it in his face. So I thought,
Yeah.
from that, he's gone. He's gone.
Okay.
I think PSG, Newcastle's next one is what's his face, Goncalo Ramos from PSG.
Not a bad
But I
signing, though.
think PSG are looking to up the price. And the guy being telling him to keep going to get Schick has signed a new contract at Leverkusen, so he's not going
Yeah,
anywhere.
he's not going nowhere.
Bro, didn't you already say go get Vlahovic from Juve?
Vlahovic.
Yeah, but they should get Vlahovic. He doesn't want to be there. They don't want
And they
him.
don't want him.
He scores goals.
That sounds like a perfect
Like-
match.
and
I
it's
don't
like
know.
25. It's 25 mil. It's 25 mil.
How old is he now?
But
Bro,
Even if
he's
it's
not
money
a
you're
bad
striking.
player.
It's
I
like
would take Vlahovic.
Yeah, it's like
25
26
mil.
years
I'll
old.
take
Take anybody
Vlahovic.
right now.
Definitely.
Oh, man,
We take who?
Sorry?
Anyone.
I
he
thought,
says.
I thought it
You're
was
not in
me.
a position to be throwing stones, bro. Let's not get twisted, bro. You are no position.
I know, brother. I know.
You-
25. Vlahovic is 25, bro.
What?
He's
That's
gonna finish
young
in January.
still.
Yeah, bro. They should just move to Vlahovic. Go and get him.
Well,
I
you know
know
what?
Colin
Moving on.
Mwani's still on the table, but I think PSG are asking for stupid bread for that.
I think what I saw yesterday, they've almost agreed to deal with that one.
Oh, really?
Who?
Yeah, PSG and Juve. Because
Oh, is it?
Tim Weah has now gone to Marseille, so they've managed to get a bit more money.
There's a lot of moves going on. A lot of little moves going on, bro.
Yeah. Bits and pieces everywhere. But back to Tottenham, because it seems like it's been a Tottenham weekend. We'll probably dip in and out. Maddison, unlucky for him, getting injured. But does that open the window for you guys to try and firm up what has been apparent interest in Harvey Elliott? Would he be of interest for you?
I would take him. I don't know what kind of money Liverpool are trying to quote.
Apparently
but
50. I don't know if it's, but that was a talk, 50 mil.
Nah, that's too high. There needs to be some.
Under 21, he went on play the tournament, under 21 tournament, bro.
He's coming.
Top goal scorer.
He's coming in more decorated
Under
than anybody.
21 player of the tournament, bro.
Bruv.
And
Yeah.
he barely plays games for you lot. So for me, no, not 50 mil. I would say 40 plus some incentives. I would say plus add-ons. I would take
40
that.
plus 10.
Well,
Yeah, I would take that.
Remember, Konza went for 40, and he hardly played.
Yeah.
Bro, why you allow it? They
me
robbed
my money, give
Leverkusen,
me my
bro.
money.
They robbed Leverkusen, bro.
No,
But no, honestly, like a
Konza is going to be a baller. He'll be a very
bro,
good centre back.
40 plus
He'll be a very good
10.
centre-back.
I wouldn't sniff at. If I'm being honest, you know what? The funniest thing is, I'm saying all this. We can't even be picky, bro. This is how bad it is because we don't want to sign players, bro. It doesn't make no sense. We need that type of player. I'm not sure if Harvey will turn out to be the player that he was supposed to be as a wonder kid, but from what I've seen in the under-21 tournament and from what I've seen in important games for Liverpool, I actually have been impressed with how he has affected games. So I would take him. And considering how injury prone our current number 10 being Maddison is, I don't think it would be a bad shout to go and get Harvey Elliott, if I'm being
I feel
honest.
sorry for Maddison though, man. He's just come out of injury and got injured again, bro. It's mad,
Yeah. Literally 2 weeks, right?
bro.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. But it's been something that he's had his whole career with injuries, and yeah, it doesn't get any better at Tottenham, that's for sure. If you've got injury problems before you get to Tottenham, going to Tottenham and it's not going to get any better because I don't
New
know.
regime. You never know. New regime. All right, the last thing on
We
Tottenham.
hope. Yeah,
This is something I've thought of. I haven't
this
seen
might
it
be
anywhere.
go on.
It's a wild one, but why not go for Grealish? You need someone to replace Son. You need a left winger.
Alright,
You need
that's a hot
some
take
magic.
right there.
You need some magic. You need someone that needs revitalizing. Why not? Grealish, if you can get him right, he can run your team.
I don't
Just
want
give him the freedom. Give him the freedom. Stay away from the pubs and stuff. But give him the
This is what I was
freedom
about to say, bro.
Bro.
You know how much Weatherspoons they got around in near Spurs? Jeez.
Have
Brother.
you ever heard of post Pep syndrome?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been some, but there's been some good guys after.
No. There's players who have escaped because they didn't want to be there anymore. And there's players who have suffered and have never been the same again. And there's a few in the Premier League that are currently flattering to deceive at the moment. I'm not sure if Grealish can regain the level of confidence that we saw when he was at Villa because of what's happened at City. I just don't see him being the same type of player. That's the Grealish we need. Villa Grealish, not what Pep has turned him into at City. That's the honest truth.
Thomas Frank seems like the kind of guy that can motivate a player though to find the best of themselves. He just seems like
there's a manager being able to do it, but does the player have the minerals? And I'm not sure if Grealish does have the minerals to do that because he has. Let's be honest, he knows how to.
Well, Leon didn't like that one, did he?
Listen, what are you talking about?
He didn't like that
to be fair, Leon's got a point, but what I will also say is that I think Grealish is a threat if you can get him right. And, Thomas Frank with a very low budget and, not much resources at his previous club, he didn't do a bad job with...
How old is Grealish? How old is Grealish?
Probably about 27. Let me double check.
He's 29.
29?
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
29?
No.
Oh, right, yeah, he's 29.
That's a...
In fact,
bro,
he's going to be 30. I didn't realize, bro. He's going to be 30 in September.
I don't think.
Wow.
I don't think if you're rebuilding, that's what you're gonna do. That's kind of.
But they're spending. They're gonna buy Palhinha though. And he's 30 now.
That's different, isn't it?
That's different.
Why? That's different. That's a war horse. You're getting a war horse there. Yeah. So someone's reliable.
Right, but Odibe,
not Maverick.
But Odibe, he's gonna have more legs than Grealish.
Hold on, one.
Go on, Cos.
And the thing is as well, Palhinha is as a loan to buy. Yeah. And I think it's different when you buy that kind of player. I think Grealish, with all the issues he's got, Shoreditch is a bit too close to White Hart Lane, And
he's going to be at Brick Lane and then go straight to a game. Oh, mate, can you imagine? Brick Lane and then straight to a game, mate. You're going to see him outside the 24-hour bagel shop.
Right. That's it. It sounds good on paper. It looks good, but that could be a disaster at the same time.
I didn't realize he's going to be 30 September. That's probably a deal breaker.
Leon, did you want to finish what you were saying?
No, I don't know. I was basically saying it depends what kind of risk, how much of a monetary cost it will be to take the risk on that. Huh?
Yeah.
What about a loan?
A loan? Yeah, I'll take him on loan. Yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, we take him on loan. No commitment to buy.
Okay. Yeah, hear that.
Okay, so looking through the news, I found something interesting that I was not expecting to see, and that is a new rule, it's coming into the Liga this season, where they will get 2 challenges towards the VAR. And if they win the challenge, they get to keep that challenge. So is that a good option for the Premier League in terms of pros, the fairness? Like, they're always complaining about VAR this, VAR that. Why can't we choose? If we don't like something, why can't we say, call VAR? Why hasn't VAR looked at this? Now, a manager can say, I want VAR to look at this.
I think it is a good thing, but I also feel like tactically, if you're winning a game and there's a call, I mean, is there a threshold on what you can put your flag in for? Like to
I don't know yet. I don't know.
Do you get what I'm saying, James? Because if it's like the 89th minute and
you say we got time wasting.
Yeah, time wasting again. Like, they're trying to get away from, so they want to have more minutes of football played, right? And they're introducing more things to extend the waiting time. Makes no sense. Do you get what I'm saying? You're paying big money every season or every week to go and watch 90 minutes of football, and you're probably only watching like an hour, maybe, a little bit less than that, just with all the stoppages, all the other foolishness you're doing with like the throw-ins, like ball physically in play and moving around. You're not getting a lot of that, and it's being more and more diluted because of the waste of time that's happening every week. So I slightly think depends on how they're going to police this, but I suppose if they're going to introduce it in the league, it's not going to affect us too much, is it? Really, let's be honest.
If it works in the Liga, then it's gonna
They'll
come
filter
to
it
the
down.
Premier League. Yeah, but it
Falling
should.
play time is 58 minutes, by the way.
See it there? I wasn't even far off, literally.
I don't really like it. I think they need to improve the process of getting decisions right on VAR to start off with, because as Lamont said, it already takes long enough to make those calls. Now if a manager goes to challenge something, how much longer is it going to take because to make sure they get the challenge right? And again, with the decision making on the football on VAR, it's still open to interpretation. It's still someone else's perspective compared to another person's perspective. The manager may go, "Oh, I think that challenge was a fair challenge," but the referee looks at the same thing and says, "Nah, I believe that the decision that I made was fine." So I'm not sure about the challenge at the moment. I think we're going too far. I think with NFL and tennis and
NBA, all of
game
them.
NBA, where there's loads of timeouts and stoppages in play, I think it makes sense. But we've already diluted the euphoria of scoring goals with the way that VAR is now.
Yep.
It's just another thing to just delay the game. I'm
Yeah,
not sure
man.
that we're going in
And
the right direction.
to sap the life out of the enjoyment, bro. Literally.
Well, do you know that I don't know if it's next season or in the World Cup, but they're talking about reviewing yellow cards, second yellows.
What do you mean?
So
I think you should, though.
So if a second yellow goes to a red, that's going to be reviewed by VAR. So if it's not a yellow card, then there's no sending off. Whereas before,
Yeah, but a lot of the second yellow, the thing is, most second yellows are correct.
Yeah.
The issue
The
is the
first
first
one
yellow
that
was
was
weak. That's
Yeah.
what normally it is. The first yellow
literally.
was a bit weak, and the referees now have to give a second yellow because the second yellow is so blatantly a yellow that you can't get away with it. So the first challenge is like, oh man, I just wasted a yellow card on that challenge. But
Yeah.
nah, normally I don't think reviewing a second yellow is the issue.
Yeah. Nah. I hear it. Bruv.
I don't mind it, personally.
and
For
Of
me,
course you wouldn't, bruv. You're ex-Klopp. Flipping out.
that's
My
got
man's
nothing
always,
to do with it.
review, square this and that.
Nah, mate.
I'm
Listen,
surprised Bevan's not piping up as well with Arteta over there.
If it means you can get a decision correct,
bro,
because sometimes they miss stuff, and you're like, how, like, something will happen. You're like, why didn't I go to VAR? I don't get it. And it's happened to Liverpool. It's probably happened to all of us, where you've seen an incident happen, and you're like, but surely if you check VAR, that you'll come to the right decision. But all of a sudden, referee says play on. You're like, that should really go to VAR. So I don't mind if you, because it's not like it's unlimited. You get two opportunities, and you still got to be tactical with it. You got to be smart when you're making a decision.
do you know what it is?
So for me, there's been instances, like I said, where things have happened. I think that's it. Perfect example. When this is 2 seasons ago, when Liverpool played Man City, last second of the game, and Doku fly kicked McAllister in the chest in the penalty box. That did not go to VAR.
Yeah, that was bonkers.
As a manager, I'd be like, no, I want to review that. That needs to go to VAR. And I'm 99% sure VAR would looked at that and be like, that's a fly kick in the chest. That's
card.
A penalty.
And a red card.
That's a red card.
Yeah.
So for me, for stuff like that, that's why I'll be in favour of it. I get the time wasting and the other stuff, but for stuff like that,
I'm going to be honest with you, bruv.
That was wrong.
Don't get me wrong. Before all the VAR and stuff kicked into play, I feel like the frustration that we would have as fans watching the football and not getting the rub of the green in some games, and some games you get the rub of the green. I feel like all of that adds to the euphoria of getting a result and or not getting a result.
Yeah.
That's why we love football so much. Yeah. But when you're taking out all the natural feelings and feelings of disappointment, the feelings of like, oh, we got away with that. Like when you're taking that all away, you expect people to still enjoy the game as much. Come on, man. Like you got to make it be natural.
Let's have it right though. I still don't think that we can do all this VAR and they can review all of these challenges and they can. That doesn't mean it's going to change what the result was on the field, on the pitch at all.
I mean, it does. Look at VAR's done for the last couple of years. It doesn't.
Hold on one second. Because last season we took it because you're going to say about Arsenal. Last season when Skelly got sent. Hold on one second. When Skelly got sent off against Wolves.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't overturn it. They overturned it afterwards. So the VAR looked at it and didn't think that the referee had made a mistake. So why would they say why would they go and challenge if they don't want to challenge their friend that's on the pitch anyway? Why are they going to change their mind because the manager said, "I think you've made a mistake"?
All
Does
right,
that
yeah,
mean
but
that they're going to
obviously,
say?
yeah, we got to find a nuance though. We got to find. So there's obviously like a you can challenge it, but then at what point does the challenge become credible? Because like you're
Is
saying,
it-
I get exactly where you're going with it. You're saying if Arteta comes up and says, "Well, I'm not happy with that red card," you need to review that again. Like how do we know that they're gonna now turn it around and say, you know what, maybe it's not a red? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm saying if VAR is there to review these red cards anyway, and how many red cards do they overturn, or they say actually, nah, we got that one wrong, and you hear them say, and you've heard them come out and say, oh,
Post.
I didn't know what it was my friend, and I didn't want to get him into trouble afterwards, or it's a senior referee and they don't want to overturn what he said.
But I don't think that's what it's for, though. This is for VAR intervention for something that's been missed that hasn't been VAR checked already.
Right. So
This
if
would
it's a
be
penalty.
VAR hasn't got involved.
So for
And you've been
example,
told
yesterday.
VAR is not looking at it.
So yesterday,
Yeah.
for example, when United was playing Everton and there was a clear penalty by Warner in the box, but the ref's not called it, we're 1-0 up.
Oh, Ghana, it wasn't a penalty.
Oh,
though.
Ghana, sorry.
Yeah, it wasn't a penalty though.
Anyway, when there was a clear
His
penalty
hand
by
was on
Ghana
the
in the
floor.
box, brother,
His hand was on the floor.
he changed the direction of the
For
ball
you
and he
guys that
stopped the
didn't
ball
watch
from going where it was meant to go, bruv.
For
And
you
it hit
guys
his
that
hand.
didn't watch
It's
it,
a penalty.
something similar happened with Tottenham. Leon will attest to this. You had this with Romero, where he was falling on the floor. He put his hand on the floor. They crossed the ball. It hit his hand that was holding him up on the floor. That's not a penalty.
Ghana tried to stop the ball from
His hand-
going where it was meant to
No,
go,
but his
bro.
hand.
Nah, he weren't just a
Nah,
natural
it's
falling
not.
position. He moved his hand so the ball wouldn't go anywhere else. Anyway, as I was saying, so at that point, the referee doesn't intervene, and then you're saying that the manager can go beep, and then
Yeah.
at that point, that's when they will intervene, yeah?
Yes, we not
Oh,
intervene
fair.
because they've done play on. They've done play on and keep going. No.
Okay.
You should be playing on here. I want a review.
Okay. Do they
For
have
me,
that in rugby?
that-
Can I ask a question? Do they have that in rugby at the minute? I feel like they do have reviews.
No, it's automatic. No, you can't. Referees can't. I mean, so managers can't. Coaches can't. That's just normal.
Right, okay.
I think it's only American football really, where they throw the flag in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In team sports.
I'm not convinced that challenging stuff's going to change much.
No,
at
I
all.
think it's going to make matters worse. But yeah.
Oh, do you know also what they're going to try in the World Cup as well with penalties? So if it's,
Yeah. No rebounds.
no, yeah, that's cold.
Nah, they
Really?
can't
They
do
can't do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
if the keeper saves it, that's it. Like
Yeah,
it's the end of play, and they'll start the game again from a goal kick or whatever.
That's
because
borderline.
they're already doing it in penalty shootouts, isn't it?
Yeah,
But it's not the same.
It's not the same. It's a different set
It's not the
piece.
same.
But penalty shootout is not a penalty. Well, it is, but it's
It's not penalty.
but
It's not penalty
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't agree with that one. I don't agree with that one. Okay. So to close it up, a new signing again from Chelsea. This is just going round and round in circles. They have completed Hato. I think it's a very good signing for them.
Farce.
I don't like it for him. Although I think he's probably just as good as Chilwell, if not better. Not Chilwell, Colwill, if not better. But apparently he's been signed as the backup to what's his name? Long hair guy.
Cucurella.
Cucurella.
Yeah.
But I think for someone his ability, I don't know, maybe I'm looking at it wrong. He should be starting. He shouldn't be sitting behind or maybe challenging to be the backup for those two. I could be getting it wrong. It could be a case where they're just making themselves more competitive across the board. But it's a great signing because I'd love to have him in Liverpool, but just not as a left back. Kind of had him as a centre back. So is he coming? Are Chelsea coming close to getting signings of the season? Because they've signed a lot of good players.
No. They've just assembled a group of young Avengers, bro. That's how it feels.
Yes, Leon. You know what? I don't think you could describe it any better than that, to be quite honest.
It's crazy, bro. Honestly, the amount of talent they brought in is unreal. That I don't even think you can give them signing of the season. They've signed so many good players, and you just don't know who's going to hit and who's going to miss. And it feels like there's a strategy, but we don't understand it. We don't know what the strategy is.
It's
and
bananas, bro.
That's the one. That's what it's crazy, because last season everyone was saying, oh, they had like 42 players or something in their squad that they needed to trim it down, blah blah blah. And they've just bought, I think, 8 new players, maybe even 10.
Yeah.
I don't even know how many it is, and they're still
50 players
after
since
Xavi
2022.
Simons as well. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
I
Like,
don't know if they're
when
going to
is it
get that
gonna
one over
stop?
the line, though, because I don't know
No,
how
they
they're
are,
going to
they
keep
are,
him
they are.
happy. How are they going to keep him
No,
happy when...
he wants to go there. He's really excited. He wants to go there. So they've sold Kieran Dewsbury Hall to Everton today. They've sold what's his name, the striker, Broha, to Burnley.
Yeah.
I think Okachukwu's gone to Burnley as well.
Yeah.
So they've freed up 3 spots.
No,
George as
those
well.
guys
And
weren't
George.
even really, bro. Those guys were Europa Conference League players, bro. They weren't even
But as in a
bench
squad,
Premier League.
No, but as a squad, as a squad, the squad numbers,
It's crazy,
they've freed up
man.
squad numbers.
It's crazy. I don't know. It's crazy. Yeah, there's nothing more we can say.
You know?
We said they were going to be a problem
Young
last
Avengers.
season, but I
Yeah.
really do think they're going to be a problem this season.
Yeah, I think they've built quality. They built young Avengers, but they've built quality or burgeoning quality.
Hold
So
on.
last question.
Before you go, is it true? Did I miss Sterling going to Napoli? Or is this clickbait?
Yeah, you missed it. That hasn't happened yet. I think it's clickbait.
All right. I'm about to
I
say.
think that's clickbait. All right, last one for all of you. One word to describe Mr. Dong. One word to describe
At least once.
the Isak Saga. So you got to pick one of the 3. It's either lies, hope, or chaos. So Leon, lies, hope, or chaos.
For what? Sorry.
The Isak Saga. One word to describe it: lies, hope, or chaos.
It's chaos, really.
Okay, Bevan,
Yeah, chaos.
Lamont.
Liverpool with hope in it. Hope. That's all you guys have got is
You-
hope that you can.
Boy.
You said a hope.
Yeah, man. That's
All
what
right.
it is hope right now. Because they ain't going to get him, man. He ain't going there.
For me, I think there's lies being spread to cover up stuff. So lies for me.
Well, you think that
Okay.
he never went to Sociedad, no?
No, I think they knew he was going to Sociedad because he was just getting treatment there, possibly warmer climate, all that stuff. There's no senior players at Newcastle. They're all on tour. And he went, because what they've now said, which I found very strange, is when he came back, they said that he's come back from his personal training plan. That's not what they said when he left. They didn't say personal training plan. They said he was AWOL. And when he comes back, he's now come back from his personal training plan. That's what I heard on Sky.
You know, Newcastle don't have a director
Lies.
of football or sporting
Yeah,
director at the moment.
they do. His
Did
brother.
it not?
His brother.
Apparently, it's what's his name? Brother, the manager's brother. What's his name?
Eddie Howe's brother.
Eddie Howe's brother.
Yeah, apparently Eddie Howe's brother's doing it. I don't know how true that is.
What do you mean? He's doing it like what? He's just like, oh, my brother can do it for a couple of weeks, temporary,
Innit?
weed employment.
Let me just WhatsApp him quickly.
Can't bought his friend.
Do you know what though?
And she bought his striker.
I saw something the other day when they said about him training in Sociedad, and they said it was
Yeah.
only because of his injury.
Yeah,
They said he was training alone and because of rehab because of his injury.
but how it was said, they said he's been AWOL. That's what it was plastered as, AWOL, and the fans are going crazy.
That might have been the reporters, though, you know, because
That's what I'm saying, lies.
if the whole squad is in flipping Far East, why is he going to go to St James's Park or wherever it is their training ground is to go train with no one? That don't make no sense.
So, but yeah, lies. I hope. But yeah, we'll come to the end. I'm sure there'll be more. We might do another show this week, or we can do it in a minute, actually. Oh, in fact, we'll do predictions. Instead of talking about it, we'll do predictions. This Sunday, Crystal Palace versus Liverpool, or Liverpool versus Crystal Palace, however you want to phrase it. Who's going to win, first of all? Leon, who's going to win?
3-1 Liverpool.
Oh, I was going to do who's going to win, then scores. But
No,
anyway,
man.
so 3-1 Liverpool. Bevan,
3-0 Liverpool.
Lamont,
2-2 injury time.
What?
What? You're
You
muted.
muted yourself. You don't even believe it yourself. Let's start again.
You
We still can't hear you.
You muted yourself somehow,
your
mate.
mic's disconnected.
Can you hear me?
Man disconnected his own mic.
Oh, so when it's time to talk about a proper trophy that actually counts,
What do you
no,
mean?
it doesn't. This doesn't count. This doesn't count
You can't say that it counts, bro.
because he laughed at
To some degree.
No, he laughed at Arteta when he said about.
That's true.
He laughed at him.
That's true.
So I want to know if his pre-season
That's true.
trophy was just as good as the charity
But
shield.
yeah,
Community Shield.
I was going to say 2-2, but now thinking about it, I think it will be 3-2 Crystal Palace.
And I'm going for 2-0 Liverpool.
That would be an extremely good game if it was, but I can't see it.
I can't see that at all.
Crystal Palace scoring that many goals for one.
Mateta, mate. He'll show everyone what VVD is not about. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and hit that notification button. We are doing a little link up with another show called The Empty Podcast, which we'll be doing this coming Thursday, and we'll be putting it on our socials as well. So keep an eye on our socials because we'll put a link there, and it's live as well. So we'll let you know what time to watch it. So take it easy, guys. Peace out.
Catch you later.
Peace.